guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about how your indecisiveness is killing your progress. And what I mean by that is you see a lot of guys who are constantly dieting and then bulking, and then dieting and bulking, and then dieting and bulking, and they really don't give themselves enough time to see progress in either of those, right? They try to gain as much weight as possible in a short amount of time, and sure, they might get a little bit stronger, but they put on a ton of fat. And then once they gain all that fat, then they don't feel well, they don't like the way that they look, and they go on an extreme cut. They cut their calories way too fast, and sure, they drop a lot of weight quickly, but then their strength goes down the toilet, and they probably lose any lean tissue that they put on. And when they look like that, all stringy, and their strength is down, then they want to gain, all the weight back, try to put on as much mass as possible. And a lot of people confuse total mass with the amount of muscle mass that you actually have. And that's kind of a big misconception, with your average gym goer, I would say. People walk around, they think they're all big, when really they're just carrying around a lot of fat. The goal would, for most people at least, is to carry around the most muscle as possible. So if you find yourself constantly dieting and then gaining and dieting and gaining and dieting and gaining, and I'm talking about a very short amount of time, let's say 6 weeks, 12 weeks, you're going through these different phases, and you're just going to be spinning your wheels, right? You're not going to give yourself enough time to lose weight in a proper method, and you're probably not giving yourself enough time to gain any real muscle, in a proper method. Sure, you might be, losing the muscle mass and then gaining it right back, losing the muscle mass, gaining it right back, but in the grand scheme of things, you're really not going to look any different. And in reality, you might actually end up looking worse as time goes on, because you might not be able to gain back all the lean tissue that you're losing if you're going to these extremes. So what do we need to do? Well, we need to make up our mind what our goal is. Is our goal to gain as much lean tissue as possible? Then we need to be in an extended surplus. And not a crazy huge surplus, right? We don't need to be 50 to 60 pounds, 75 pounds over stage weight in order for us to gain lean tissue. And if our main goal is to lose weight, we want to lose fat for whatever reason, then we need to do that in a nice, controlled manner. Obviously, for physique competitions, and a lot of people confuse this, it is not a weight loss competition. Everybody's so concerned about the number on the scale going down every single week, but in reality, if it's a weight loss competition, then everybody would look like a string bean on stage. And that's not the goal. It sure is not the goal of bodybuilding, right? You want to be as big and as lean as possible and symmetrical as possible on stage. So you want to be able to maintain all that tissue that you've worked so hard to keep on. So ask yourself this, what is my goal, and are my diet methods suitable for my goal? If my goal is to gain as much tissue as possible, be in that surplus. If I want to lose weight, I definitely want to be in a deficit, at least for a short amount of time, in order to reach a comfortable amount, that I'm happy with, that I'm satisfied with. So really, we need to make up our mind and stick to it. Stop flip-flopping every couple of weeks and wanting to gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, because in reality, you're just going to be kicking yourself for not making the progress that you really want. So hopefully this clears this up, and until next time, like, subscribe, comment. See you then.